Hello, everybody. I am at this again with more messages from Intuitive Air. Hope you've been following the other messages as well. But I was just here just shuffling my deck. This is the one Mediumship training deck. I've used this one before, but it has some really beautiful images. But when I was shuffling it, 3 cards fell out. So maybe this is a message for someone in particular. This one is called reaching out to spirit. See that one? Okay. And then there's also blending with spirit. And there's another one, psychic touch. Okay. So let's see what the full message to this is. So what I'm getting right away is a lot of purple and a lot of blue in this message. And also a lot of green. So the green for me is some very earthy energy, so maybe dealing with some earth signs when it comes to this. Also too, as I look at the cards, see this one where this man is, his eyes are closed, but if you see, there's another image of him on a cloud right up ahead. So what this is telling me, and with all the cards, this is asking you to reach out for spiritual guidance. I think that's what this particular reading is all about. Getting in tune with the universe. And this one in particular, your higher self. So it's going to be important, I think, to sort of acquaint yourself with what the higher self is. So you may need to do a little bit of research on that. The more you know, the more you grow. You know, that's my take on things. But I think that there is someone here that needs to unite with or learn more about or get more in touch with the higher self, with your higher self, okay? And this one here too that came out, blending with spirit, I think that someone is trying to send you a spiritual message, but you can't hear it. So getting in touch with the universe, and again, see that star over his third eye, okay? I think that's important too. But what I'm getting for this is that someone in the spirit world that came before you is trying to reach you, trying to tell you something. They have a message for you. I don't know what that message is just yet, but they need you to connect, because this card, blending with spirit, for me, that's a card that is talking about connection. Okay, so they're trying to connect with you, but they need you to be more receptive. They need you to be more in a place where you're just more receptive. And you know, for many of you, this may be meditation, this may be dream space, this may be just sitting quietly in a quiet place and contemplating, you know, whatever's on your mind at the time. But I get the impression that someone who has come before you is trying to reach you. And I see here, see this one here, psychic touch, you see that locket on a chain at the top? Usually when, you know, lockets are referred to, they hold pictures of people who have been important to you in your life. It may be an ancestor that come before you, and that's what I'm getting, that this is an ancestor that has come before you, because the locket is very prominent in this particular card, and there's just so much green and so much blue. These colors could be, I'm getting birthstones for different horoscopes, but I'm getting a lot of earth energy here. Look at all that green. But on this one, the colors there, what I'm getting there is air energy, because see how when this connection with the higher self, when he's there, he's floating on a cloud. And for me, that's air energy right there. So I know in this reading prominently, there's earth, there's air, and there's also a lot of water too, because this blue is giving me a lot of water. So these are the signs that may be more prominent in this reading. But what it's specifically telling me is that there's someone who came before you who wants to tell you something. And so what you'll need to work on is connecting with your higher self, because you may be able to get the message there. But they need to be able to connect with you. So what I'm getting most prominently is that you'll need to work on being more receptive to the messages that are important for you to receive. And at this point in time, they are having trouble connecting, because see how these two faces are coming together and they overlap a little bit? This is what is desired: connection. This is what your ancestors, your spirit guides, this is what they want for you, is connection. Okay? So once you're able to connect, then you'll get the messages they feel like are important for you. And with this one, what I'm still getting from this one is that it's likely an ancestor for some of you. Okay? It's likely an ancestor for some of you. But this card of psychic touch, this can also be how they were getting connection with you. Touch, 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 touch. What I'm getting from that is that you may feel someone touch you. So, don't be scared. I know sometimes people can be, a little bit afraid of this kind of thing, but it makes me think for some of you, it may actually be something you feel, like a light touch, or something like that. But this is definitely somebody trying to connect with you who came before you. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Try to use meditation and sitting quietly, connecting with your higher self, connecting with the energies that came before you. And these may be energies so far before you that you never knew them in this lifetime. Okay, so it may not be anybody that you were ever physically acquainted with in this lifetime, but they may let you know they are there by touching you. Okay, so try to, no matter how the message comes to you, just try to be receptive, because they're trying to connect. And I keep getting the message over and over again about being receptive to the message. So maybe I'm speaking to someone who is not really in the spiritual community, or doesn't feel like they're a very spiritual person. And I don't think it matters at this point. All these things, they just need you to be receptive to whatever this message is going to be, because they have something they really want to say to you. And I don't know why it's so important that they connect with you, but it is. Okay, so connecting with your higher self, that can help you with channeling the message, or with hearing or understanding the message that they have for you, because sometimes messages aren't, they aren't heard, they aren't spoken. Sometimes messages are just something that you just click with, and you get it. It seems like it's out of thin air, but you know exactly what the message is meant to be. But they need you to connect with them. Okay, without connecting with them, you won't be able to get the message. Okay, so I'm just trying to be clear about it, because they want me to. I feel pressured to really say this for you, but it's important. Okay, whatever it is, it's important in some way in your life. And for many of you who are watching, this message is going to be different for each one of you that the message is for. Okay, but it's going to be from somebody who came before you. Okay, spirit guide. I keep getting ancestor very strongly. Ancestor, and that locket shown there, usually those are, you put pictures of people you love in those, and it's something that's close to your heart, because it's shaped like a heart. So this may be somebody who was very loving and important to you in your life, or someone you loved a great deal, that came before you. And you know, I just got too that it may be a previous partner. So it may be someone that you were romantically linked with in the past. And I just got the word widow. So this may be someone whose partner has passed on before them, but somebody's definitely trying to get a message to you, and all they need you to do is be receptive to it and connect. And I'm getting quiet time, I'm getting meditation, I'm getting connecting with your higher self, and I'm getting dreamscape. Okay, where you connect with people in your dreams. Okay, so that was the message. I hope it really resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Share the video if you feel as though there's someone you know of that can benefit from this message, or this might be a message for them. But I'm always happy to share my messages. So stick around. I hope you're open to more messages, so keep watching. But definitely let me know how the messages resonate for you in the comments, so that I can know that these messages are reaching someone. All right, well, thanks everybody. Keep watching for more messages from Intuitive Air. Thank you.